When you wrote this book, was it more of a lesson learning thing, or was it just an autobiography? Like, was it more to teach
It was a
kids?
testimony.
Yeah.
It was a testimony, and it was something that was real therapeutic for me to get off my chest to talk about.
And when you were a kid, did you ever think to yourself like when you're selling drugs and all? Did you ever think like, why am I doing this and I should stop or something
I knew
like?
exactly why I was doing it. It was for money, and it was trying to, have more than what I had. But I felt guilty about it because I was doing things that wasn't conventional and wasn't right, and I felt extremely bad about it.
Were you ever afraid of were you ever scared of selling drugs and afraid of it, kind of like getting busted and just like, or I don't know, whatever
All the
could
time,
happen?
because everything that you do in life have consequences. You take chances. There's consequences to every chance you take. But at that time and at that age, I was willing to take those chances. But I definitely learned from those, mistakes that I made.
You went to jail at age 14. Was it scary?
Yeah, it was extremely scary, and it was at the same time it was an unfamiliar place to be in because I'd never been away from home like that for a long time.
When your friends were your friends disappointed when you stopped selling drugs? Like, did they want you to do it with them or?
Yeah, disappointed, I would have to say so, because they was looking forward to me hanging around them more and being with them and being part of the clique or whatever. But I couldn't take that chance anymore. I didn't want to make that sacrifice. I wanted to, do better with myself and with my life. So I chose to do positive things.
And when you started out hot in the NBA, did you ever think you would want to, you would go up and win a finals and make the All-Star team? And
I did. I did.
You just knew?
I knew it was going to be a lot of hard work, but all those things came with just, continuing to work hard and staying consistent, and all these things happen.
What was your favorite team to play for in all of your career?
I would have to say the Dallas Mavericks, because we won a championship with them.
Yeah. And was that your most memorable team too?
Yeah, I think that and playing next to Kobe Bryant, I thought that was great as
well. Was Kobe your favorite player to play with, do you think?
Yeah, him and Kevin Durant. Just because we had a great relationship and I learned a lot from Kobe.
Yeah. Was there any other players who were really inspirational, like even before your time?
Yeah, I would have to say Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, guys that transcended the game of basketball, that took it away from just the basketball court, but did a lot of things off the court as well.
When the shooting in the locker room happened, did you remember that from, the streets and stuff? Did that, come to your mind when it happened?
Yeah, when the guys brought, the guns to the locker room, stuff like that, I do remember that. And, it did make me have a flashback and think about all the things that happened, in my past. And that prepared me for that moment, and I was able to react in the right way.
Yeah. And was it really that scary? Because, you've witnessed worse in your life, so was it really scary?
It wasn't. it was scary, but it wasn't as scary to me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've been through a lot of situations like that, and I was just trying to calm everyone down in the situation and just, bring some resolve to the moment.